Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's Up in the Northland with me, Jer. Okay, so today we're going to go over some cases that were received between January 2025 and February of 25. Specifically, these are the cases that have been reported in North Dakota and in northern Minnesota. As cases come in, we get our field investigators on them right away so they can get down to business and find out what's going on. And we're going to update you on some older cases, and then we're going to introduce all the new ones. So now sit back, relax, keep your mind open, and let's see what's going on in the Northland. First, we'll start out with some North Dakota cases. And it looks like there has been only one new North Dakota case that has been reported between January 15th and February 14th. So we got one. What's the reasoning for North Dakota not getting very many? Well, it's sparsely populated and it's wintertime, so there's not that many people outside. All right, so let's see what we got. On May 4th, 2024, so this is kind of a historical case, a little bit after midnight in Williams, North Dakota. Anna was on this one. Said it was maybe a couple of 100 feet in the air. It also flew completely silent. It was moving very fast as it flew directly over the top of me. I got an extremely good look at the bottom of the craft. It had three circular lights, which are positioned near the three angles of the triangle. Each circle seemed to be made up of individual lights, and the lights would travel in a clockwise position with about a quarter of the lights becoming brighter shade than the rest of the lights as it traveled around the circle. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Inside each circle of lights was another circle of lights. They operated the same as the larger ones that encompassed them, except that the larger circles would travel clockwise and the smaller ones would be counterclockwise. The circular light near the front of the craft was a dim white color that was fading to almost complete darkness, and the other two circles on the back were much more illuminated and were the same tone of pink as LED lights would be. Okay. So the craft continued to fly directly over top of me without any sound or visible means of propulsion until it disappeared into the fog about the same distance away from me as I had seen it when it was approaching. Okay, and this is a drawing of it. So I guess these outside lights were going one direction and the inside lights are going another direction. That is very odd. Has anybody's ever seen anything like this? Please let us know. We're going to find out what Anna finds out when she gets done investigating this one. Okay, on to Minnesota cases. There have been 7 new Minnesota cases that have been reported between January 15th and February 14th. 4 of those are by the same witness and 2 of them by the same witness. So a total of 3 cases came in from Minnesota for January. On January 31st at 7:10 in the evening, in Nashwauk, and it looks like I'm on this one. Yes, I'm on this one. I knew that. 7 p.m. Friday night on January 31st, my wife and I were sitting in our hot tub on our deck outside that faces the lake. I was looking into the sky, beautiful clear night, no wind, watching satellites heading overhead in different directions, telling my wife there goes another one, but this one was directly overhead heading south. They kept watching it, and just before it made its way across the lake, about a quarter of a mile, it turned started heading towards us, the same altitude, same path. But as it got closer, it had flashing red, green, and white lights and was completely silent. As it approached, it was directly overhead. I can make out the shape. It had wings, but they were glowing underneath. And all the edges of the wings were brighter white. I just wish I had my phone on me to video it. I've been living on this lake all my life, and I've never seen anything like this. I have written to this person. I've gotten a response. However, we haven't talked about it yet. So as soon as I find out more about this, I will update you and let you know. At 03 in the morning in Clements, Jamie's on this one, and it's in progress. Let's see, I started documenting orbs gliding and disappearing at about 20 to 50 feet overhead about 1 or 2 years ago, and then one morning, the UFO lights had just appeared. There was no sound, and it felt electrical, so I took a video and watched it disappear, not fly away, but disappear. It's like a portal with a mass that moves and lights, and what appears to be aliens coming out of it. So there's a video with this, and there's 4 related reports to this. So this is the person that did 4 reports, and let's watch the video. Okay, so on this video here, you can see a light right here on the barn. think that's what this person is referring to. I don't know. Let's just watch it and see. Okay, so let's see what the other one looks like. And here's another video associated with it. Let's take a look. I see a lot of stuff floating around, but nothing out of the ordinary. Kind of a windy evening. I am not seeing what this person is saying, but that's okay. Okay, well, we'll find out from Jamie after she does her investigation. I'm not seeing anything on here, but I'm not talking to the witness. Here's a historical case that happened in December of 2012 at about 1 in the morning in Walnut Grove. Let's see, Bill is on this one. On our way home in a blizzard, we saw a roughly 4-foot roundish but not perfectly round object in the center of the road. So we slowed down to about 10 miles an hour, and both of us are looking directly at this Banta black thing. Let's see, there's no shine from our headlights, there's no movements from the intense winds. We're just driving in the center of a gravel road, and it's clear that either we're going to need to stop or we're going to hit this thing. We're both just staring intensely, and then poof, it's just like I just woke up from a dream. He looks at me at the same time, just as confused as I was, and tells me that he feels like he just woke up. So we try to recollect what we saw and what happened, but we're completely confused and can't piece it all together. That's very interesting. So Bill is on this one, and we'll see what he comes up with. So here's an update. Case that came in on December 28th, at a little bit after 6 o'clock in the afternoon, or 6 o'clock in the evening, in Minneapolis, and Steve is on this one. Let's see, I said, I thought I seen something white fall from the sky in my peripheral vision, so I turned and looked, and that's when I'd seen the object. It shifted rapidly in straight lines with short bursts. It slowly started a diagonal line to my left and then zipped away. It was so fast that it seemed to just disappear. Still images are screenshots from slowing down the video. So let's see the video. Interesting, but a white dot on a black background is very hard to discern. So let's see, the case disposition is an unknown. So Steve came up with an unknown on this one. Let's see what he said. He said the witness seemed sincere and anxious to tell a story because he'd never seen anything like that before. He described a disc with erratic flight movements, so therefore classification is unknown. So obviously from here we can't see that it's a disc, but that's what the witness saw. So okay, there we go. Another update here happened January 12th at 8:30 in the evening in Minneapolis. Again, Steve was on this one. A brief description is that it was a bright light moving west-northwest across the sky, accompanied by sound and vibration. The case disposition on this one is information only, so there's no witnesses, and the video was from a neighbor's Nest security camera. So let's take a look at the video and see what we see. All right, so here's the video here. As you're looking at the two houses in front of us, the car on the left, if you look up in the sky, you can see a bright light starting to come over. Passes behind the trees. The trail that it's leaving behind it, I believe, is probably part of the Nest cam and not what actually happened. And this object will continue to go through the screen, same path, same direction. Now, I will caveat that where this light came from is the Minneapolis International Airport. And this is indeed, he's completed it. It's actually an airplane. We've already proven that. But since the witness is taking it off a Nest cam and nobody actually saw it, that's why it's information only. And you can still see it as it goes out of frame up on the upper left. And that is what's up in the Northland. Thanks everybody for watching. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please like and subscribe. Get this in your inbox. Get this in your feed. Get this in everybody else's. Spread the word, please. In the meantime, check out our website, northlandmufon.com. You'll get further information on videos just like this. You can watch full meeting videos. And there are a bunch of other videos and all kinds of information on there. So check it out.